After finding this long-lost tin full of 45 RPM records that belonged to my mother, I decided to take a road trip to Texas and reunite her with these long-lost relics. And along the way, I discovered an early alternative to Facebook and Tinder called Grapevine. This one is going to be a hoot.
We're on our way to Texas. I thought it might be fun to see how my mother reacts to some of those old records. You want to tell everybody your name?
I'm Pat.
Okay, I am sitting here with my beautiful mother. We call her Mamo, me and my sister and brother. You've seen my brother and sister on the channel, and you've even seen Mamo a couple of times. Remember the slide, Mamo? Good times. Anywho, you have been watching the last few videos where we found the records. A lot of these are your records from when you were a little girl. And the way I know that is because right here in red nail polish, PK.
That's right.
So
they're all my records.
They're all your records?
All my records.
I'll get them back to you. So you were afraid people were going to steal your records, so you put PK on them? Is that what happened? She's like, I'm going to mark
if we
each and every one of these PK.
No, but if we went to a party or something, we might have taken records.
Right. And
then you'd know whose records were whose.
Oh, that's a good. So what I was thinking is that we would listen to a few of these records today.
Okay.
And just bring back some memories, right?
Right.
Does that sound like fun?
Yeah.
We got Frankie Avalon.
Oh.
We got Roy Orbison. And look at these. Tell me a little bit about these two records I found, which are these golden records.
Those really were from a long, long time ago. My parents, when I was like 5 years old, bought me a record player. Those were golden records, and I was probably 5 years old when they bought those records for me. And so I've loved music and loved, that kind of thing ever since.
So if
all of them I remember.
Dizzy Miss Lizzie?
You bet.
You make me dizzy, Miss Lizzie. When you do stuff. It's Backbeat Records, and the name of the song is Grapevine. Do you remember that song?
Yes, I do.
So what's it about?
Well, it came out after the actual happening happened. At least in my hometown of Fort Worth, Texas, I don't know, AT&T screwed up or something. And you could dial your own phone number and there would be a beep in the background. And other people, if they called their own numbers, somehow you'd connect. And so I would come home from school, and this is when I was like in probably junior high or high school, and dial your own phone number and it would beep and beep and you could talk in between, and you met people from all over Fort Worth on the same grapevine. And so it was like the internet before the internet.
It was like a first form of social media.
Right, the first form of social media.
So you'd come home after school and dial your own phone number, and then you would talk to anybody, some stranger.
Any stranger, yeah.
And you could talk between the beeps.
Yeah.
So it would be like,
Well, not that fast. No, it'd be, hello, I'm Pat. Or you'd say, we got to where you could say like school, and they'd say Heights or Pascal.
Or codes, sort of like today's teenagers. That had to be so annoying with all those beeps in the middle there.
Well, but everybody was anticipation.
Oh, they were just waiting for the next word. So would some people be able to hear you a little better than other people? Is that
I can't remember really now whether I could hear a lot of people in the background. I don't think so. I think there was usually like one that would stand out, it seems like.
So, did you ever meet anybody on this grapevine?
There's only one that I remember, and this is really weird. But it was a boy.
Whoa.
Hmm.
And
his name was Dennis.
what?
And
you remember the name?
But I don't remember his last name, and I don't remember what school he went to. But we actually met in person after that.
So you met on the grapevine, and then you just set up a date and went on the date.
Well, it wasn't a date. I don't remember. There again, I remember meeting him somewhere.
Dennis, if you're out there, let us know in the comments. Pat is right here. All right, let's listen to the record.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is Grapevine. Lewis Ray in town. We team stick, but the adults frown. I met my steady on the telephone line in this crazy new game called Grapevine. The other day, about 4:15, I rushed home from school and slammed the door. Picked up the phone and dialed my own line. And that's how I met this queen of mine.
This is creepy right here, just a little creepy.
Is this Beverly in LA 9600? I was on the Grapevine just a minute ago.
Who's Beverly?
Well, Beverly, this is Doodle Owens. I'm a senior at Carter, and I play halfback on the football team.
Yes, Doodle, I've heard of you. I go to Pasco, and I saw you catch a long pass at Rita.
Well, that's the way the ball bounces.
Okay, so Pascal was in Fort Worth, right?
Yes, Pascal High
Now,
School.
what about the other school he mentioned? Was
What did he say? I didn't hear
it
what
was,
he said.
I can't remember either.
I'm a senior at Carter, and
Carter Riverside, yeah. Carter Riverside was in Fort Worth also. Yeah.
So those are Fort Worth schools.
They
So
are.
Doodle is probably from the Fort Worth area, Doodle Owens. Well, we are revisiting your song today, and it's quite a classic. You can see how these two end up, getting together
On the record.
Not
me,
you and
no.
Dennis. Dennis,
Well, I remember meeting, but I remember he was really nice. And it seems like we met at a dance. I mean, we arranged to meet at a dance, but you went on the grapevine and you gave them your phone number. Then they called you back. Oh, 77 Sunset Strip. That was, a TV program.
Yeah.
And 77 Sunset. Why? I bought a record of that. I don't know.
Well, because we were influenced by
Yes.
the media.
Very influenced by the media. You don't realize it until. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. That is amazing. Party doll. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. Of course I remember that. Oh, I can't believe that. That's fun. Be ever loved. Why, sure.
Well, this was a hoot, Mom. Thank you so much for joining me and doing a little flashback to the past. And maybe some of those folks out there would love to, especially Dennis, would love to, to get their old records out and sort of relive some of these memories, because you will be surprised how much is still right there. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's so much right there.
So let me know in the comments if any of you have ever done the grapevine. Thank you, Momo, for joining us today. I sure appreciate you. And we'll catch you clowns on the rebound.
What's that for?
So it won't stick, and so it won't stick to the napkin.
Check out this next video. It tastes great and it's less filling.